All right. We made it, y'all. We made it to final round. And let's see. Yeah, we made P28. There were 13 perfect scores in the group. So good times. But I just wanted to say thank y'all for all your support, the opportunity to go out and share my successes, my failures, fun times, with everything going on in the world right now. It's great to have this community and really appreciate everybody and have the opportunity to watch y'all's videos as well. So we are going to open up a few crates here, and we got this premium crate or whatever they call it, legend crate. I don't know. The one that took forever to open up. So let's see what we got. It's probably going to be Massa and or Weber or one of those. It's not even, it says legend, but there's not even a legend on here. All right. But we got some good stuff. Not going to complain. And got the old common crate here. Got that. Oh, I need to get my notes. Oh, good thing that coffee just kicked in. All right, got my notes. All right, let's go down here and get some crates over here. I did do some grinding last night. As you can see, I'm down to 497, so I was like upgrading some stuff. Um, let's see. This crate will be some more of that. Self control, good for the duels. And got a couple crates here. Schooner, I think Andrew DRS was mentioning that yesterday. Some some season or track we will be able to use Schooner. All right, I just don't know which one. Let's see. And a lot more self control. But that'd be good because I'm going to be grinding some more. Um, I am at 2577 flags. So doing that flag storm or whatever they call it, and blocking out some time here this afternoon. I will probably be using all that. All right. And wrong one. There we go. Let's get this spinner on, then we'll get this GP final going. And the old 20 minutes worth of coins means I got to get it together here quick for that one or two races we can do. That is not what I need. I need the speed setup and that's what it looks like. And full house again. Let's see how many perfect scores we got, if any yet. Uh, it's just going to be fun. 11 already have perfect scores. So obviously, I got to do not only a perfect score, but fastest lap for sure. So let's get this fun started. I'm just happy to make final round, to be honest. Have been really proud of myself for this season. Unlike the other seasons, I'm really designated like all the free boosts for duels, no matter what. And then the premium boosts, keeping with the GPs. So I'll continue doing that. It's been a lot of discipline, self discipline for me this season. Uh, Maybe next weekend we won't have Silverstone. We probably will. But all right, so we are going to do. Let's see. Let's do 3-3. Let's get Hadjaw up there, hopefully, and let's hurry. Got 6 seconds left. Can we do it? Yep. So next week or this week coming up, however you want to say it, I think I'm gonna go back on up to uh, Contender. I've had my little break, my little fun, but now that I've done some grinding and will continue to do some grinding, I think I will go ahead and move back up to Contender this week. I'm like 99.5% sure I'm going to do that. It's pretty much the rest of us are up there. I know a few are still, or not a few, a couple are still at Challenger and maybe one junior. But the most of us are at Contender, and I think that's where we should be at this point. And then see, it's October for the most part. So I think about December for me, I will be going to Champions. Let's see. At least I didn't miss that pit stop this time. I learned, hey, Racing J, welcome. Thanks. Good luck to you. I think I saw you had raced earlier, but I was still making coffee, so I don't even function until I have at least two cups. This is number 4, and I'm almost there. Yeah, I'm gonna catch up on your videos today. And it was fun yesterday watching everybody's videos. It was like since we didn't have a real F1 race, I spent I don't know several hours, I guess, watching the groups. Got it. Okay. I was like, why are we pitting again? I forgot I put him on softs. Oops. Yeah, yesterday I was so frustrated as I missed a pit because I was sitting here rambling. I was like, oh, I should have pitted. But still got P1 and P3, but really affected. Got close to me not qualifying. I mean, making it to final round. It's 1 point. So, welcome everybody to the channel. Glad to see y'all there. I tell you what, these last couple weeks I've really enjoyed F1 Clash. I didn't think I'd ever say that again, but just taking a little breather, dropping down to the lower levels. And almost not caring for a little bit. I highly recommend it. So, yeah. And the wrong setup is just almost as bad as you know what you can do. And you're like, oh, I have no control now. I can't go in the pit and change it up real quick. All right. Well, we did better already than yesterday at this point. Yeah, and the strange thing is a lot of folks are using cornering for this whole GP. Sator saw it, and Andy saw it. I saw it. Awesome. Yeah, I'm hoping I can get perfect on this one here. Let's see. Let's see what he had. Is it going to be a cornering setup? Who knows? We'll know here in a minute. Yep. I guess that's more of a balance. Apologize. Oh, nice. Yeah, yesterday I had 2 safety cars and no real players. So, I got a guy ahead of me already, but we'll see. All right. So, we're doing a power unit. I'm using the same drivers. And there's my setup for that. We'll use Harold, because that's what I have. Higher team score. Whatever. No surprise there since he had a higher score. So what are we going to do here? We're going to do 3-3. I really don't like 3-3, but we're going to do it anyhow. All right. There we go. See how we do here. And a real player. This is we're talking about it. What happened to my mouse? And he's off and running. And we're just catching up here. It's all right. Nothing to see here. We're just going to go ahead and get ready to pass him. I hope. I wonder if he has a power unit set up or a speed set up. I wonder. 'Cause I don't use DRS on my power unit setup. So it's all about just keeping the accelerator to the floor. Ugh, I've got to get Bierman up there. Okay, he got up there, but of course now we got a pit. Go, dude. Do some blocking there. There you go. Block the snot out of him. Very good. Very good. All right. Let's go. Get out of the pits. You've had enough time. And the safety car. There we go. Jay, we got him. We got the safety car. That could be good or could be bad. I don't know. Let's build up that power unit. So that'll be, ooh, one lap shootout. This is, yeah. So this is lap 4. Lap 5 will be the safety car. One lap shootout. Oh, the drama. Man, I could have gone on mediums. Well, I didn't know though. Really. So it happened right when we were in the pits, wasn't it? So. Oh, beautiful. Look at that. They're going to sauce. I was hoping, yeah. So their thinking is let me get on sauce and I can fly by, which they could. We'll just have to see. All right, so let's get Bierman up a little closer, maybe. I don't know why there's such a gap in there. It's annoying. All right, so now all I got to do is stay ahead of them, and that might be difficult on hards, them being on sauce. We'll just have to see. And they got DRS on top of that. So now it's up to, oh, look at him go. Dang it all. So that strategy kind of worked well, at least at this moment for him. And that took out my perfect score. All right, so I drop a point or 2 points. Is it 2 points? Yeah. So actually, we kind of tied there, but so ultimately, he didn't get any better than what I did. It comes right down to it. All right, so he had Stroll 7 and Bierman 5. And there you go. See, speed cornering. Wasn't even a power unit setup. Interesting. All right. So next track is Miami. We'll go ahead and change out speed. So I'll be way down there on the roster with dropping 2 points, but yeah. All right. So we're going to use timeless. I think 3 medium, 3 medium. Okay. Oh, we can do sauce. Perfect. All right. And timeless somewhere. Oh, timeless. There we go. 3, 3. All right. So this is speeds track. So let's go ahead and get 4 if we can ahead. It's nice not having to deal with Norris so much. Norris a bot. Such a pain. All right. Well, this is a nice one where we can just kind of relax here for a minute. And we'll do the DRS come down through here. Bam. And yep, that will set us up easily for another pit stop here on softs. Oh, cool. Yeah, I never thought about using Norris to beat Norris. That makes sense. All right, let's slow you up. on out of there. Yeah, that's why I need to learn all the little tips and tricks, the logical things to do. Geez, I've only been playing 4 or 5 seasons, so I got lots to learn. I'm going there. And now it's just a matter of staying ahead of the bots. Easy enough. Had a really slow fastest lap, but I think some of it is that I was used to those several weeks I played contender. I was used to those times, which obviously is going to be different. But I was still like a second behind. I'm like, man. All right, and that takes care of Miami. It's almost time for my mandatory coffee refill pit stop. All right. Let's see what his setup was all about. So it should have been speed. And he had cornering. So odd. Oh, I need to go and clear out some those chests, I think. Well, can I please go back there? Yeah. Just trying to get here, folks. That's all I'm trying to do. Oh, we can't do, unless we spend coins. Uh, Here, let's do this. Instead of spending 2 coins for 2 crates, I'll just spend 2 coins on this one. And then we'll have the whole freedom of the Equinox. That's cool. All right, now we're back to this one here. Kimmy, and Kimmy. All right. Cool. All right. So we're back to power unit. I'm going to top off my coffee real quick. It's 24 steps. Be right back. Y'all just thought I disappeared. Really, I didn't. All right, so we're at the power unit from Barang. Yeah, so we might be able to make those up. 4 enough outs. All right. And it's time to plug my phone in. Maybe. There we go. Yeah, it was time. This game sucks my battery down. Very close. Team scores. Bahrain. 4-4. Dragons. Kind of low. I might use Frost. Juice. I don't know. Okay. We'll do. We're just going to do this and Frost. Oops. Let's do that. Just for fun. We're going to try that one out. Hopefully, it's not a real player. I missed if it was a real player. Is it a real player? Y'all get up there where I can see him. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's a real player. There we go. Much better. There we go. Now we've got to catch the rival Bierman. We're getting there. Man, that's a pretty strong guy there. I can't get caught up to him yet. He's way out there. I really don't want to lose another couple points here. It would definitely aggravate me. Looks like he's going to have to pit. And I think we can go around another time. We're going to go around another time, whether we can or not. Okay, there he goes in. Now I can hit the mediums. We're going to run out of tires. That's all right, though. And then we can use. Okay. So we'll get caught up to him. And he's using DRS as well. but I'll be able to pass him when he's not using DRS. I hope. He'll use DRS there. Or he should have. All right. Now we're just going to maintain. What we have here. Not go crazy until this last lap here. So our tire strategy worked out well for this one. Now we'll go ahead and push. What? No. These notifications drive me crazy. I thought I had it set where there's going to be no notifications, but apparently I didn't get that setting right. Well, I was going to look up Schooner. Let's see. So Schooner is really good for race start, apparently. So he had Antonelli and once again, not a power unit set up. It was speed and cornering. Just think how much better he would have done if he had a power unit. We went through this kind of the very beginning of the season where people were just willy-nilly on their setups. All right, cornering at Austin. One of the craziest towns ever. I can neither confirm or deny I did spend some time on 6th Street in my younger years. Long time ago. All right, we're going to use Lumberjack. It is a wet track, so I can't put dries on, and I probably will. Another, well, I was going to say close matchup, but not really. Once again, thank everybody for tuning in and watching this. And, you know, the old infamous, let's see, let me get this set up first here. All right, and should be one stop. And don't forget to, if you haven't already, subscribed and smack, hit, punch, like button to do something that's free. So nowadays, very few things are free. So there. Oh, has y'all. Come on, dude. There you go. You found the right pedal, maybe. It's hard to say. Well, come on, dude. Can you get past him? Stay past him? Maybe. And maybe not. Wow. Dude. There you go. Now get on up there closer to rival Beerman. Hey, I didn't forget. All right. Let's see. How'd y'all? You're going to mess it up for me if you don't get it together. All right. Get around P2. Come on. There you go. I don't care if he pit it or not. You still got around him. Now we just have to stay ahead of the rival again. Boy. Man, I don't have to work so much. All right. Maybe, just maybe that's what we needed. All right. Save up the power unit. All right. Think we got it. Let's touch and go there for a minute. Still not done yet. Come on. Okay. Now I can say we got it. Finally. Sheesh. All right. So now we got through the rain, the real players, the safety car, losing a couple points here and there. Brazil. We're going to use Eternal Flame. Wow, look at all those ahead of me. All right. Man, I wonder. I don't know. I'll figure that out later. To try and get these notifications shut off as it lags my computer. All right. We got cornering set up yet. We got cornering set up. That's what we're going to be using. Eternal Flame 333 or some variation of that. Next weekend, real Grand Prix Singapore, I think. The real world one. We're looking forward to that. All right, a little closer team score. So I'll be grinding tonight. And I wonder if I hit this button over here. Uh, I don't want to hit that one. I'm going to have to play around with it. So I'm afraid if I start punching buttons, I'm going to see. We do a 4-5. Why don't we do that? Why don't we try that? Okay. We're just experimenting. There's my Eternal Flame. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I think that one's normally a pretty decent race, Singapore. I may should have gone mediums first and then hards. I don't know. We're just experimenting. We're having fun. Yeah, so I guess Max. I saw something where Max ran a GP of some sort. I saw a little bit of the video. He's just coasting along. All right. This is getting silly now. Y'all can't be beating me like this. All right. So there's that one. There's that one. And oh, okay. GT car. I knew it was GP something, but or G something. Uh, all right, here we go. This is what we needed. Yay. All right. His hobby's the GT team while his real gig is F1. Must be nice. All right. Let's see if we can get. Yeah, look at there. All right. So let's go ahead and put mediums on here. It took quite a few laps, but we got where we needed to be, at least for the moment. we're going to go ahead and pit. If we can get far enough ahead, I think we'll be all right. Yeah, if we can get out of the pits, we'll be fine. There we go. Yeah, when I was living in England, Michael Schumacher was just kind of starting out. I'm like, what a jerk. And then when Max started up, I'm like, what a jerk. But apparently, that's one of the ingredients of being really, really good. Uh, they all dabble in their own little, well, Michael did, and their own little side gigs and stuff. So I suppose Max has the right ingredients. And then I was there when Mansell was, I guess you say, in his prime, and ran up to Silverstone and Donington, I think it was. I didn't go to the actual races. I couldn't afford it, but uh, yeah, that's you're right. When you get them off the track and see the regular interviews and stuff, they seem cool. I know I've met a lot of the NASCAR drivers from shoot when I was a little guy on the way up uh, until a few years ago, and the NASCAR guys. They're now the Craftsman Truck Series guys. They're pretty mostly jerks. uh, I mean, AJ Foyt isn't 150 miles down the road from me, and all the classic NASCAR guys. Now these younger guys, I don't know. You know, I don't really even watch NASCAR anymore. Um, it's gotten so convoluted. All right, so we got Spa coming up. Let's go backwards here and get some of those crates out of the way. Really? Man, that's awesome. Yeah, I was going to do the NASCAR like staffing thing, different tracks. Closest I got, I used to work ambulance at some of the local NASCAR junior track kind of things, but that's as close as I got. So yeah, you definitely got the ins and outs on the racers and teams and stuff. It's a fun just on the outside. It's looking in. It's a fun sport. NASCAR was fun, especially back in the day. Uh, it had some crazy crashes I respond to on the racetrack. I mean, this is stuff you would never imagine. Okay. So we made up a little bit of points there, looks like. Power unit again. I've watched Bathurst on YouTube a couple times. So I'm sure you watch, was it Stuffy? Stuffy? Yeah. Um, he does a really good commentating on, yeah, I bet it is. He does really good commentating on his YouTube channel, stuff he does. Oof. Lagged City. All right, so we're going to use Lumberjack and 3-3. Let's at least get that. And Lumberjack, where are you at? There we go. Yeah, I remember one crash, well, two crashes that were significant that I worked. Um, One guy, his throttle stuck. So going into turn two, it was an old track, and he went airborne and plowed into the wooden uh, fence and stuck there. We're like, how's this going to work? You know, when he's 6 foot off the ground or so, and we're having to get up there to get him out. Of course, he's trapped and everything else. So that was fun. And then the other one was one of those antique, I guess you call it touring car race, and it was at a race horse track, dirt track kind of thing, and he plows through the guardrail, the inside guardrail, and there's not a whole lot of room in those little touring car things. And ah, are you kidding me? And so fortunately, I was like, oh, wait a minute, we have a half backboard. We got some belts. Let's get him out that way. So we get him out. We end up airlifting him to a larger hospital. And the next season, he walked up to me and thanked me and everything. Is if we hadn't done what we did, uh, okay, yeah, if we hadn't done what we did, um, he wouldn't have been racing. So he was happy. Miniature Mustangs and Camaros. Okay, yeah, that'd be cool. So this is Empire Unit. Pay attention for a minute to this safety car. There we go. All right. And we'll hold back Haja a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, they have a few things going on in NASCAR. I can't keep track of it anymore, to be honest. Yeah, I know there's all kinds of controversies going on at the moment with certain teams, and you know, back when it started, they had a union, and then Bill France was like, "No, we're not going to be doing that," so he got rid of that, and now they've been trying forever to get that. But there's a lot of stuff going on, and like I said, I don't really keep up with it a whole lot anymore. But I guess just for gee whiz, I really need to get back into it. Oh, all right. Looks like we'll have our last race now. Back to Silverstone. Huh. Was it Pence? I can't remember who. I don't know. It was several years back. Somebody bailed out completely of everything, and then, but it's out of one series. They're still doing something. That may have been Penske. I'm thinking of. Let's see. And once again, for a power unit track, it was the lowest setting. Andretti is everywhere. I remember watching Mario, and I remember my parents not liking him for nothing. They were like, "Ah." I'm like, he's a good racer. So, all right, so let's get back to speed here. And that's the speed setup. So I like Mario, and I liked Michael's, was it brother? Well, he passed away. But Michael, I don't know. I mean, I'm not a big fan of his. I don't go like, oh my God, it's him. He's different. All right. Let's see what we can do. see. How much lumberjack do I have left? I can't remember. I got enough. Imagine if I had dinner with Mario, I'd have been like, oh my God. In my younger days, it was like I'd run. My father worked for the Houston Rodeo, and so I got to meet a lot of celebrities, and I'd get all kinds of tongue tied, you know, like all the country singers and rock singers, and at the time, Houston Oilers and all them, and I just became a blooming idiot. I hit the wrong button. I hate when that happens. Okay, let's not hit the wrong button this time. Yeah, there would be some the racers in the 70s, I'd say, for like 70s and 80s, Formula One guys, that I'd just be tongue tied bad. Okay. That's a wild career as a musician. I That's the one thing. I'm not musically inclined whatsoever, but I would love to have learned. And I kept trying, kept trying. I'm just like, it's just not me. My artistic abilities pretty much they stink. Yeah, and I think honestly I've never done it, but I would think that is a quite demanding career because if you make it big, which is of course what you want to do, or even average, you're traveling, you're still trying to keep the fans happy, you're writing new music or learning new music. Yeah, see, that's what I wanted to do is learn how to play the guitar. You think I could? Mm-mm, no. I was like a monkey with a basketball, I think. Yep. Yeah, I used to go like every week. I was going somewhere. My hobbies, genealogy, doing family history and such. And every weekend I was going to cemeteries, libraries, take time off, go to courthouses and all that. And finally, I'm like, thank goodness we got the internet now because I'm just I can't do the traveling thing like I used to. I never thought about it that way. Three chords. All right. Well, that will take care of this race. And then this afternoon, after I get done with my little task here and everything, I'll be doing some grinding. I might do some sprints this weekend, GCD, over and over and over again. All right, so let's crack open some crates here after we look and see what this guy is doing. So, speed setup is what it should have been, and he does a cornering setup. I speechless. All right, where'd we end up? Down at the bottom, yeah, 22nd, 374. So really, it's just this one race with a real player and a safety car. That's what got me. A lot better. I saw that. I just, I just got to go block some time out and just decide. And that may be something here when I retire in another couple of years. I do uh, learn to play the guitar and all. So much better, fastest lap, and let's get back over here. Open up some crates. More Kimi. Curver. See, that's what I want to do is learn an electric guitar. But I like the fact you said amplify my mistakes. Yep. All right. Let's knock this out. Let's knock that out. Let's knock that out. Let's knock that out. 56 guitars. Holy schmolies. All right. We're going to open up this one. Hey, there we go. Looks a little bit better. Let's see if we can level anything up. Yeah, 56 is a lot. All right. So when I set up my contender, I'll look at these drivers and see which ones. Obviously, I don't have enough right now to do much of anything coin wise. But this afternoon, hopefully, that'll change. Oh, look, we can get Mach 1 set up here. Yeah, I can do that. All right. And of course, I will upgrade whatever I can upgrade when I do contender setup this afternoon as well. So that is it. So thank you all for showing up. On your way out, please hit that old like button there. And good luck if you haven't raced yet. If you've raced, and I'll go check out your videos. Have a good one, y'all.